So the idea started in 2009 with Sheila Pitigara, who's my best friend, and I had graduated from college in Boston. I studied in Boston, so I moved to Shanghai because I did a trip with my parents in China in 2006, and Shanghai was such a great city. So we decided to go there and start something. And I didn't really study fashion, so I had to learn a bit how to make shoes. So it was actually quite fun. We hired 2 shoe cobblers, and we started working out of my apartment. So I had, fortunately, a very big apartment, and we put them in the living room, and we were making shoes from our house. The Italian style was definitely very influential and very important, especially for my first collection, because the idea at the beginning was to make these shoes with shirt fabrics. So we were inspired by shirts. Italians always wear striped shirts. The love for the Italian striped shirt. So we incorporated it, and we used different Oxford colors, different shirt materials, linen, cotton. So that was the first collection. This is our classic slipper, which we came out with in our first season, with the stripes, and which we always try in each season to have some aspects of stripes in them. And my Italian heritage definitely was a big influence for Charles Philippe, but I'm also half American, so I think that also brought in a lot of influence. But the main inspiration was Shanghai. Shanghai is such a vibrant city. It's like New York in the 80s. So you have a lot of different expatriates from all over Europe, all over America, all over Latin America. So you have that melting pot, that mix of different, also different styles of clothing. We also, Charles Philippe wanted to be a very sophisticated and fun brand, and also the shape of the shoe, it allows us to have a lot of prints. So the average ballerina is a lot lower, so it's hard to put a lot of prints. And here it's much easier. We do design our own prints, so we have some wonderful pattern designers, and every season we try and come out with different kind of looks. So for spring summer, we came out with this kind of like a butterfly kaleidoscope collection, or we have also like feathers. Feathers was a very big influence for us for spring summer 2013. So we kind of tried to do all these very colorful and fun prints, but always with the sophistication with it. Well, presentation I think is very important, so we did invest a lot in it. The shoes come with in a wonderful shoebox. They come with also a little bag, a little CP bag, and I can show it to you later. It comes also with a little shoe stuffer that you put inside, and a bamboo stick. So when you travel, the shape doesn't, it stays the same. So we invested heavily in these kind of aspects, which I think is also nice. It's also nice when you give it as a present for the first time you open it. It's in a box. It's a fun presentation. As far as marketing, clearly our budget isn't huge being a new company, so we can't really invest in magazines and stuff like that. But we try and do. Clearly social media, so Facebook, Instagram, which I guess has become the norm nowadays. We also try and do events, so for example we did a wonderful collaboration with Dici Cosocomo in Milano. So we did a special, for the 20th anniversary, we made special prints for them, and we did events during Milano Fashion Week. My father always tells me that in life it's 50% luck and 50% acknowledging that you have luck and taking advantage of it, So we were very lucky because we, clearly came out with the right shoe at the right moment. What was really hard, I guess, was when you start growing rapidly, and we're a very small team, it's hard to keep up with productions, cash flows, a million things that you have to always keep in mind, And production is the hardest, like finding the right factory, finding the right quality, and since it was our first time, we also had a ton of mistakes, but you try and fix them. But luckily, like I said, we've always had people giving us a hand and helping us out. So also in April, we're going to be opening our first mono-brand store in Shanghai. So we're really excited about that. It's in the French district, which to me I think is the most gorgeous part of Shanghai, because you have these wonderful trees. It kind of looks like you're in Paris. I mean, not really, but in a cool, you know, like a East meets West, you know, kind of sense. And we found a wonderful space. We're extremely lucky. It's a bit of a concept because it's like a loft style, and it's rectangular. So at the entrance you have the store. Then we're gonna have a little, like a glass enclosure where we're gonna have our shoe cobblers, because we make our own samples. So we have 4 shoe cobblers that are gonna be making the shoes, so you can see that. You know, as you're in the store, you can. We're gonna have also bespoke selections, so you can kind of make your own shoes with the, of course, with the materials that we provide. And then upstairs we have our office, and it's also all in a glass enclosure, so we can kind of see our customers. The customers can see us. I think it'll be a wonderful experience because you can see like everything that how a brand works in a sense. So we're really excited about that. So everybody should come. Online sales are definitely very important for a new brand because it gives you a lot of exposure. So you know, if you sell in the typical brick and mortar kind of way, if you, for example, in the store in Milano, you sell to clients only in Milano. But if you have the opportunity to be on some important online sales, or even through your own website, your reach is it becomes international, it becomes global. I think in Italy, fortunately, the online sales aren't as big as they are in America. So that's definitely something that Italians should do more and more and more.